All right, Nelly. So today we're talking about moving the pentatonic scale up the fretboard. All right. So, so a couple of things about it, right? Now, it's important to know where it is on the fretboard you're going to be playing it, okay? Because that depends on what key you're in, right? So let's say if you're doing Wayfarer and Stranger, which is in A minor, then you want to find A on the E string, okay? So just remember how to count up, okay? So it goes from A to G. They all have a sharp version of themselves, let's say one fret above, except for E and B. Okay, so E just goes straight up to F and B goes straight up to C, right? So if we start off here, so we're starting on E, of course. So no E sharp, so F, F sharp, G, G sharp. Then once it gets up, so there's no H obviously. So once it goes up to G sharp, next one up from that is back down to A. And there's where you're starting the scale. So remember, it's up by 3, and remember to keep your thumb kind of sort of halfway between the lowest and highest point. Okay, so about around there-ish, but you shouldn't see it. It should be back here. Okay, like that. Okay, so not off to the side or anything like that. Just it's normally there. So when you need to reach, and that goes for chords as well. When you need to reach, just bring it back the way. Okay. So we're going up by 3 frets. Next 3 strings are up by 2 frets. And then the last, or I should say the first, I guess, strings are up by 3. All right. So really, because we've only just done it this way, kind of going up the fretboard, um, all I really want you to do for the next little while, because I know you're working on, the power chords and all that, and I really want you to keep that up because that's going really good. So really, all I want you to do is just get used to playing it like that, okay? But remember, play it in a lot of different positions. Play it on the fifth fret. Play it on the eighth fret. So we were saying that playing it from the 10th fret is a little bit too high. The guitar is kind of getting in your way at that point. So like the heel here even. So I've got the cutaway there, which makes it a bit easier. But even then, you're still up against the heel of the neck. So yeah, you don't have to go up that high. So maybe on the eighth fret or fifth, and then of course when you go down to the third and maybe even the first, it gets a little bit trickier because the frets are much wider, much further apart. But wherever you're playing it, make sure you know what key it's in. Okay, so if you're saying sixth fret, just at random, okay, what key is that? Right? Well, it's there's E, no E sharp, so F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp. So A sharp minor is the key you're in there. Okay. So whatever key you're in, just know where you are. Okay, because that is important in terms of just how knowing where you need to be for a given song. Because different songs are in different keys, so you need to be in the right one. So that's it. Remember, down up picking, okay? Always pick the string from wherever the pleck is. Don't get into the habit of moving it above the string so you can go down because that's easier. Okay, I know it is easier, but it's a lot slower and it'll limit you if you do it like that, okay? And just try every now and then barring a little bit. Barring those. So let's say you're in B minor here on the 7th fret. Bit of that, bit of that. But the main thing is just play it, okay? Get nice and familiar with it so you can just kind of run up and down it and not even think about it. Because that's how you, if you're going to be playing nice and fluid, smooth stuff, you got to be that familiar with it, okay? But it doesn't take long, just do it back and forth, over and over. You know that by now. All right, see you next time.